Welcome to my week 1 of the 100 Days Project, and mine is 100 Days of Anthropology Stories. And I'd like to just walk with you through my first week of my prompts and show you my art. Now, day 1, I chose a art pop card from my Art Pops collection. This was from Wait For Me, and I took a picture from the Anthropology catalog. This is a plate and it has a croissant on it. It looks a lot like it's part of the card. I really loved how this looked. And so I just glued it on, I did some scribbling, and then I stitched on a tab from the Urban Fringe collection. So this was day number 1, and this was my croissant card. Now, day number 2, what I did is I took just a scrap piece of paper I had on the table. This is just some ledger paper or some graph paper, and I had been working on it, and it was kind of painty and had some watercolor on it, and I thought it would be perfect. So I folded it in half so it actually creates this little pocket here so I could put some stuff in there. And I took a photograph from the Anthropology catalog and some other scrap paper. I stitched up the sides, added some masking tape, and then I took an art pop card and embellished that a little bit, stitched on some trim, and then I cut a slit in here so that this would fit into it like a pocket. So I have this here, and then I also have the main pocket as part of it as well. So this was day number 2. Day number 3 is another art pop card. This one's from the Printmaker Pro collection. This one was a very simple piece. I stitched on some twill, some printed twill, and then I added some scrap papers. There's a picture of the catalog here of a door, and it looks like it's going out into a garden. And then I just took some watercolor paper and folded it over to create this little tab, and then put my day 3 number on it. So this one was a very quick and simple one. Day number 4 is actually a catalog cover. This is from the Anthropology catalog. I decided to use an actual page, and if you look at the page, you'll see some chairs down here. It's taken outdoors, so you've got this beautiful tree here, and I thought that one would work well. And then I also took the picture, I guess a rooster chicken from the catalog as well. And this is an art pop card from the Printmaker Pro line. I stitched on some sari ribbon, added some tape, did some white paint and some scribbles, and then I glued in some old book paper and then added some paint to complement, and that way I could write inside the little booklet like that. So, but I like having it kind of open like that, but you can close it as well. So that's day number 4. Now, day number 5 is made from let me show you, it's a Starbucks pastry bag. And so I converted the pastry bag, I painted it, I added watercolor, I added some paper, some collage papers, and collaged it. I added and glued on some other scrap papers, used my Stabilo pencil, I marked it up, I stitched the bottom of it, and then at the top here, I stitched on an art pop card. So this is from the Urban Fringe collection. It's an art pop card that I glued on, and then it's folded over. I added some fabric or some sari ribbon to it to create this opening, this little flap here. So this was my day number 5, and this is probably one of my favorites in it. So that's day 5. Day number 6 was made from a piece of watercolor paper, and this was just scrap paper I have in my stash while I'm working. So I just tore it and I folded it. I added some collage paper to it, some masking tape. I stitched the sides. You'll see here on the front and back. I added some other random papers on the inside. This is all under paper from my work table. And now it's just instant messiness. And then on the cover, I added an art pop card here, and this is from the new Urban Fringe collection, and a tab, and then I just tore this piece out of the catalog. I think it's soap, gardenia soap, and I just loved how that blended and worked with this. And so now I have this like little folder type of little booklet. So that's day number 6. And day number 7 is a tag, and this is a jumbo tag, so it's kind of one of those large tags. And I had added some painted deli paper, just some scrap deli paper that I had printed on with my jelly plate. And then I added some random marks and some stamping here at the bottom. And then I added a photograph. This is some succulents from the catalog. And then I added, I did a little bit of transfer of some text with some gel medium. I placed the gel medium down and put the text paper over it and then lifted it, and it actually looks like it's kind of blending in with the background. Did some more marks and added some sari ribbon to finish that one off. So that's day number 7, and that's my very first week of the 100-day project. I hope you enjoyed the flip through of my pieces. I'm not sure what I'll do with them. In the end, it may just be one ginormous journal or book. So we'll see what happens. 100 of these is going to be a lot. So, all right, thanks so much for watching.